This is Michael Good from reapertrades.com with a Q&A on limit orders and market orders. When should you use a limit? When should you use a market? Really, my opinion is that most people should always use limit orders. Why? With a limit order, you know what price you'll get filled at. If the stock moves crazily, you'll miss a breakout, but sure, there's always going to be more trades in the future. You're protected, whereas if you use a market order, you can get filled at the very top of a breakout and then quickly lose money. So let's look at Deere from a couple days ago. This was a huge breakout here. It had been basing right near its highs for most of the afternoon on relatively low volume, and then it started to spike right here. So first off, look at this, 1 minute, it goes from 350 to 372. So if you're trying to buy in that minute, yeah, you're probably going to get a crappy fill or a partial fill. But most breakouts, you don't want to buy when it's spiking so quickly, because oftentimes, I mean, where it keeps going up like this after that huge vertical spike, that's rather rare. Oftentimes you'd see it spike, then come back down, then maybe go up a little later. But what you want to do is buy once it starts to perk up a bit. Look at this. You have three nice one minute candles with increasing volume as it's breaking out off of this long time consolidation. So that's a clear buy signal there. You don't necessarily want to wait for the breakout over the earlier highs of the day, but rather just wait for it to break above where it had been consolidating and do so with some volume. So if you buy here, you have a whole minute and you'll get something between 347 and 350. A whole minute, that's tons of time. So when something like this comes, you can say, oh, I was in before that, I don't have to worry about it. And if you do try buying when things are spiking really quick, you can easily lose a lot of money, and I almost always avoid trying to buy it when something's spiking quickly, whether on news or just on a great breakout. So let's take a look at my order entry for Interactive Brokers. If I click on the Ask, it automatically creates a buy order. 5,000 shares at the offer price, and I have a 3-cent discretionary order. That means that I'm willing to pay up to 3 cents more than the offer price. So I can transmit this order just by hitting T on my keyboard or by clicking on this T here, and then as long as it can get me something, it'll get me this stock, 5,000 shares, at up to 3 cents over the offer price. So even if the stock is moving quickly, I'm going to get in. And I don't have to use a market order. If I don't get in, then the thing was moving too quickly, and a market order would have gotten me a horrible fill. I'd rather miss a stock, I'd rather miss a trade than get a bad fill and lose money. Another option, book trader here. I can just click wherever. Let's say the offer's at 4 right now. I can go ahead and click buy at 404, a few cents above the offer, and I'm sure I'll get filled. And again, if I don't get filled, it's because the thing's moving way too quick, and with it spiking vertically, I probably don't want to be buying anyway. If I used a market order, maybe I'd get in at 412 or 420, and then it would quickly drop right back down. Another option, of course, is, let's go to market depth. Market depth, it'll show me my level 2 bids, asks. I just click on an ask, or I use a keyboard shortcut, and you can do this with IB or with any other broker. Use a keyboard shortcut to automatically hit the offer. So whatever the offer is, let's say I decide I want to buy this right now for Deere. Whatever the offer is, I want to buy. So I set my keyboard shortcut such that Control B buys me 3,000 shares at the offer. 90% of the time, 99% of the time, that's going to get you a fill. And you can easily configure it such that it buys 1 cent above the offer so that you're sure you get filled. All this without using market orders, without the risk of getting really horrible fills and potentially losing lots of money by getting in at the wrong time. That's it for today. I hope you found this useful. Check me out next time. reapertrades.com.